Zuckerberg's remark that the incumbent government in India lost power in the 2024 elections, calling it an inadvertent error. The apology by Meta India's Vice President has come a day after Bharatiya Janata Party MP Nishikant Dubey, who heads the parliamentary panel on IT, said it would summon the company's officials over the entire remark. And in big breaking input coming in, that Meta has now, in fact, extended an apology for those remarks. They've apologized for Mark Zuckerberg's remark that the incumbent government in India had lost power in the 2024 elections. And Meta India has, in fact, gone on to call it an inadvertent error. They've also offered an apology through the vice president of Meta India. It's come a day after BJP MP Nishikant Dubey had in fact said that it would be summoning the company's officials over this callous remark. And now what we can tell you is that Meta India has apologized for Zuckerberg's remarks. Now, this is not the first time that Zuckerberg is courting controversy for his remarks. He's made controversial remarks in the past as well. But let's quickly go across to Pallavi, who will put that into perspective for us. Pallavi, to begin with, what exactly Mark Zuckerberg had said, and now that apology coming in is, of course, on expected lines, but much credit to be given to Nishikant Dubey as well.
Well, Akansha, very quickly, the whole controversy arose, which is what Ashwini Vaishnav, the IT minister, had objected to, was the fact that there were comment which was made by Mark Zuckerberg that in many countries there has been no real democracy and whatever win has taken place has not been a real win. Well, now comes the big news of this apology coming in from Meta. I'm quickly quoting Mark's observation that many incumbent parties were not re-elected in 2024 elections holds true for several countries but not for India. We would like to apologize for this inadvertent error. India remains an incredibly important country for Meta, and we look forward to being at the heart of its innovative future.
My apologies to you, Pallavi. In fact, I'm joined in by Mr. Nishikant Dubey on the phone line. Nishikant ji, apology आ चुकी है finally. क्या कहना चाहेंगे आप? पर देखा गया है कि मार्क ज़करबर्ग अक्सर ऐसे careless remarks पहले भी पास कर चुके हैं, पर इस पर्टिकुलर रिमार्क के लिए अब मेटा इंडिया ने अपोलोजाइज किया है. आपके व्यूज क्या है?
भारतीय संसद का भारत के 140 करोड़ लोगों की जीत है. हमारी कमेटी ने कहा था, मैंने कल कहा था कि यदि माफी नहीं मांगेंगे तो हम बुलाएंगे. आज उन्होंने माफी मांग ली है. फैक्ट यही है कि कोविड-19 के बाद पहली बार इस देश में ऐसा हुआ कि तीसरी बार प्रधानमंत्री बने. 140 करोड़ लोगों का उनको जन समर्थन आशीर्वाद प्राप्त है. उसको मेटा इंडिया ने माना है. हमारा मामला खत्म हो गया. हम दूसरे किसी विषयों पर सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म को निश्चित तौर पर बुलाएंगे, क्योंकि हमारी कमेटी भी ये चीजों का जांच कर रही है. लेकिन इस विषय पर अब हम मेटा इंडिया को नहीं बुला रहे.
अक्सर देखा गया है कि मेटा अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी खुद नहीं संभाल पा रहे हैं. जब भी इलेक्शन इंटरवेंशन की बात आती है, इंटरफेरेंस की, इलेक्शन टाइम पे मेटा ने उस तरह के सिक्योरिटी प्रोटोकॉल्स भी पास में नहीं फॉलो किए हैं. अब इस तरह की बातें करना, उससे आपको नहीं लगता कि मेटा पे अब जैसे यूरोपियन यूनियन ने किया है, अब इंडिया को भी मेटा पे कुछ बहुत सख्त से सख्त रूल्स और रेगुलेशंस इम्पोज करने चाहिए?
देखिए, काफी कुछ चीजें हैं जो कि इस देश अभी टेक्नोलॉजी के आधार पर जो है आगे पीछे हो रही है. ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने जैसे इसको पब्लिशर माना है, इंटरमीडियरी ये मानते हैं अपने आप को. उसमें कई एक चीजें हैं टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ वो बढ़ेंगी. वो विषय दूसरा है. आज का विषय केवल इतना है कि मार्क जुकरबर्ग ने जो कहा था भारत के बारे में, वो गलत कहा था. उसकी सूचना गलत थी. इससे वो 140 करोड़ लोगों के ऊपर.
निशिकांत जी, मेरा आखिरी सवाल बस यही है कि जब आपने कहा है, बीजेपी से भी यही सुनने को मिल रहा था कि कोई भी ऐसी गलत सूचना जब जाती है वो पूरी कंट्री की इमेज को टार्निश करती है. इसीलिए मैं कहना चाहूँगी कि आगे को ऐसे स्टेटमेंट्स ना पास हो, क्योंकि मार्क ज़करबर्ग कोई आम व्यक्ति नहीं है. अगर देखा जाए तो मेटा के हेड जैसे लोग अगर All right, we seem to have lost that connection with Mr. Dubey, but let me quickly go back to Pallavi. Pallavi, as we were talking about the fact that, you know, when such remarks are passed, they also are, of course, equated with misinformation and, of course, indirectly tarnish the image of a country as well. So, this apology that has now come in, was long due?
Absolutely, and in fact, many would feel it's perhaps coming a little tad too late. But as Meta has very clearly made out that the reference was not to India at all, because India has been a tall democracy, and the third time round that Narendra Modi has become the Prime Minister is actually an acknowledgement of the vibrant nature of India's democracy, and also the fact is that he remains a popular leader. That's what Meta also seems to be suggesting in its apology. So I think for now the matter kind of settles down here. But we were very quickly talking about the fact that the entire controversy arose when Mark Zuckerberg made a comment that many of the democracies which came to power in 2024 is not because of real elections. Now, this is interesting because this is something which even just a while back in the morning, Rahul Gandhi also seemed to be suggesting that elections are being won by the BJP not because they have the popular mandate, but because they have the election commission in their grip. It is that when the objection came in from the government as well as from the BJP, and the IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav no less actually came out with a comment. So Meta was also been summoned, as Payal also has been reporting, by the Parliamentary Standing Committee on IT. But before that, before all of that, we first have this apology coming in from Meta to settle the matters.
All right, many thanks to you, Pallavi.